What's happening, Fable Squad? Man, you peeps drop these things at such weird times. I know, it's actually not just a weird time, it's just because I'm in South Africa and it is midnight over here. I literally got up and I wanted to do this, so let's do this, man. Scru Face Jean's response. Scru has now responded, man. Yeah, don't mind the hat, peeps, don't mind the hat. I didn't have my other one nearby, man. I'm still half asleep over here. Joking. I'm awake for this. Right, God. Victim quotes. The title is called Victim Quotes. It's going to be interesting. Let's go. Let's go. This hat is not earphone friendly. Let's rock and roll, man. Don't mind the sleep here, peeps. Don't laugh at me. Damn it.
I'ma slow it down.
Check that image.
On them so they can really hear the words. For the third time, I'ma off this cat with his awful raps. You had a lot of rounds by my booty hole, so let's start with that. In every diss track that you made, you always talking cracks. Not hating on your infatuation, baby, just talking facts. God.
Firstly, I like this beat. This beat is pretty sick. Sounds like a typical Scru flow though, but I like the beat.
So let's start with that. In every diss track that you made, you always talking cracks. Not hating on your infatuation, baby, just talking facts. God, you whack. 3 diss tracks, bitch, I want all of that. Cause all that trash that you keep on spitting wouldn't even call it rap. At this point, I think you would stand the way you on my sack. So here's my autograph, I wrote it on your brothers. You wanna know how I know that you didn't win? Cause you wanted a 3rd round.
You wrote it on your brother's starter cap. Using an M line over there. You're using an M line, okay.
Point, I think you would stand the way you on my sack. So here's my autograph, I wrote it on your brothers. You wanna know how I know that you didn't win? Cause you wanted a 3rd round and tried to diss me again. My friend, he's been lying. Ryan ain't think that he hit. He on that bull again and asking for mulligans cause he missed. He said he won.
Asking for mulligans because he missed though. So obviously this is very subjective, man. So obviously the Creek Squad's going to say that Church won. Now the first battle between Church and Scru was actually before my channel, and I actually followed that. I'm still going to do reactions to those, but I followed that, and I know that Church literally just didn't know Scru's name and said, I don't know, like, who's that guy? You know, he's irrelevant. And then Scru snapped straight at him with a diss track. The very first diss track that Scru hit him with first, it hit Church with first, was massively racially charged for me. Just being honest, I didn't like that. I think he politicized that track, and it was unnecessary to politicize that track. And I think he painted a picture of who Church was in his head, and then went and politicized that track. For me, that track was an immediate L for me, because I mean, I just don't roll with that, man. I don't roll with that kind of thing, and I particularly didn't like that one. You know what I mean? I'm fine with the cause. I'm happy. I'm good with the whole Black Power cause, and I can respect that and whatever else. But it had no business being in that diss track. So that for me was an absolute loss. The second diss track of Scru's was better. I actually thought that was actually a pretty decent diss track. You know what I mean? I thought it was great, and maybe I am being a bit biased because I do like Church. You know what I mean? And it's not just, I feel that he's a different artist. I feel that not only is he a different artist, he's a great person. You just need to do a bit of research and follow him a little bit to see the kind of person that he is. You know what I mean? So you can probably say that I am a little biased towards Church. I have nothing against Scru. I'm a follower of his channel. I'm subscribed to his channel, and I like some of his tracks as well. So let's go.
He got 1 million views, that's out of pocket. Like 1.6 million subs ain't the reason he got it, but his last diss did 1.1. My nigga, stop it. That means about 500,000 subs ain't even watching. You always talking accolades, but still can't fuck with me. You got a crush on me? I think Ryan done fell in love with me. Them Billboard hits is a dud. You see, if somehow you always end up in the mud with me. Now,
I don't think he's got a crush on you, man. I think right to this point, I think all he's done is just responded to things that you've said. Like, you know what I mean? He's just responded to that. So I mean, he could have let this slide based on the um, on that live view, that thing that he actually put into his video. Maybe he could have let the slide and not dissed you this time around. But Church is an entertainer, man. He's an entertainer. You looked at it and it's like, okay, this guy's talking shit about me again, man. Church is often very, very bored, man. So he takes it and he writes those things and he whips them up quick, man. And I still don't think that even this diss track that Church did, man, that Cargo Head, I still think that is maybe 50% of what Church is capable of. That's my personal opinion, but let's go.
Never get out of prison, they tripping, look how I did them, view slipping. Bitch, I can't kill you more than the algorithm. On a mission, I'ma hit him, creeping with the 40 stalking, catch him home alone. Someone take the mic from Macaulay Culkin, J.R. Tolkien, cause I got a ring. With just my own words, rookie thought I was Whoopi till he got speared by Goldberg. And all that.
I like that wordplay. I do like that wordplay a lot.
Disliking and fan spamming just won't work. Try it, but your bias can't hide that this made your soul hurt. Victim quotes in the comments can never seal the truth. How am I killing Church, but he the one that looked like Dylan Rue? I came up on the M's and the J's, that shit was timeless. Now niggas ain't even rhyming, they just get awards for trying. I am the thorn in your side. Funny that this time you more like an ex bitch who can't quit hitting my line. But fine, I guess you need it. No reason to leave him breathing. Lyrically the gap between as big as the gap in your teeth. This ain't no secret.
Gap in your teeth, didn't you use that in your last diss? The whole gap in your teeth punch. I felt like that you used that before already. But look, I like his flow. Scru's a good rapper, man. You can't actually say he's not a good rapper, man. His flow is very good. His cadence is very good. You got to say he's a good. Like, the guy is a good rapper. You know what I mean? I think Church is a different rapper. I understand Scru's gripe in terms of him saying that he's not actually rapping, but I'm sorry, he is actually rapping. It's his style, and you mentioned 2 bars that he didn't rhyme, you know what I mean? But you don't mention all the other bars, you know what I mean, that he hit you with that did rhyme and that did pack a punch. So I think Scru's also being very selective, but again, Scru's very good, man.
Gon' pull a muscle the way that you reach, and I know that your heart weeping, cause you know that we not even. We know that your squad weakened from watching they God bleeding, watch your soul start leaving. This the part you start.
You see, he's like, your squad's weeping. So he's like, he's attacking the fan base, you know what I mean, the people that actually like Church. So he's like, your squad's weeping. He's got a pretty big squad, man. He's got a pretty big squad. You know what I mean? And you're attacking his fan base for rocking with him.
Bleeding, watch your soul start leaving. This the part you start. Grief, back. We ain't afraid to say you whack. Jack, some niggas ain't afraid of the dislikes.
You've said that you've won literally about 4 times in this diss track already.
Backlash, stick to harmonies and the comedy, Mr. Jack Black. Where smack act, J Black gon' tell the facts. The nation ain't stupid, you bout to fail in your caper. You use your sub counts to tip the scales in your favor, not a hater. See, I hate the game, not the player, but artist the artist. I know I hurt you more than you care to say. Send your fans in ways that don't bother me. Honestly, real rap niggas hear quality over quantity. In battle rap, we know a biased crowd can be fake until we see the footage and catch a nigga die.
A biased crowd can be fake. I'll give you that, man. A biased crowd can be fake, man. When people are biased, even if something's good, and I mean, I'm here for the music, man. I'm here for bars and whatever else. But yes, I agree with that. I think when people are biased, I think they tend to like sort of like look at things a bit differently and like more towards their artist. You know what I mean? So yes, I mean, I agree with that. A biased crowd can sometimes be fake. I must be honest. Like I've said, look, I'm biased towards Church, but
battle rap, we know a biased crowd can be fake until we see the footage and catch a nigga dying on tape. Dropping comments on anyone who would diss me. Bitch, you could've just said that you miss me. You might be one of the wackest niggas in history. Your infatuation against me, I pity. That shit's a mystery. It's funny how you ask random people that's on the streets about...
Screws keeps saying that, but I honestly think that Church is doing you a favor, dude. Like, genuinely doing you a favor. Because you're not, like, it's not like you're not talented. You know what I mean? And you've got a lot of diehard Church fans, and you've got a lot of people who, Church fans who are like, I don't know, I'll rock with both artists, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it's like I don't think Church is infatuated with you. I think he's more on the entertainment value type vibe. That's more what he's like. That's more his what he's trying to do. That's down his sort of alley. And he's the bigger artist, man. This only benefits you. You know what I mean? This only benefits you, man. And you should actually have a bit of a should have a little bit of a chip on your shoulder, saying, you know, an artist that big coming for you. You know what I mean? A guy that has like multiple Billboard hits, Billboard charts. You know what I mean? Coming for you. I mean, you know what I mean? You should be proud.
Rap songs and most of them think that they weak, but on your side they got you thinking that you deep. I'm about to Al Pacino niggas that got you thinking you heat. Nice with the guitar, just not.
Just because people think he's heat, man, you're gonna Al Pacino people that think he's heat. You know, that think he's fire, man. Why? Why? Because you've got a particular view on Church. You know what I mean? Can nobody else have that? Does everybody else have to have that same view?
Nice with the beat, dog. Nice with the yeehaw, just not nice with V-bars. This is my house, I got the lease and the key card. You talk about my nose, but that sniffer can snort a ski lodge. Big bitch.
Okay, that was cool. I like that. Just talk about my nose, but that's a punch. That's a proper punch, man. You know what I mean? That's a proper punch. You know what I mean?
Mess around and turn me to a big fish. He always chew that dipshit. Perfect, cause he a dipshit. Rip shit, that shit spitting like a sick with a big clip. He mad, then I got the hit stick, unload, reload, click, click. The nation really laughing at that shit that you wrote. And under all the hate comments, we typing victim quotes. Cause this is like David and Goliath, don't you know? But I just found a slingshot and a stone, bitch.
The fact that, like he said, like that he's trying to like assemble his army to write victim quotes under every single person's that doesn't agree, every single person's comments. I find that petty, dude. Like that is absolutely petty. You know what I mean? Because I even remember when he was doing that one reaction. He was talking about one of your reactions that you didn't like one of his songs. He literally, Church specifically asked his fan base, said, please do not go and attack this guy. I'm just trying to explain my song to this dude. You know what I mean? So he literally said, don't go after this person. You know what I mean? Don't go after and attack his fans and attack him. I'm trying to explain. He obviously didn't understand my song. We're in two different cultures. And Church got that completely. You know what I mean? And then somehow it spiraled out of control. You know what I mean? I just feel that telling your entire family, oh no, go write victim quotes if anybody has anything negative to say. It's petty, but I guess this is what we're doing. We're doing petty. Let's go.
Goliath, don't you know? But I just found a slingshot and a stone, bitch. Yeah. I wonder how they gonna try flipping this one. Good luck. Face.
Beats fucking hard.
And by the way, I know you're gonna respond again because you need it. You definitely need it.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Sorry, Screwed.
But at this point, I'm just kicking the dead body. But I love you though. I love you.
Well, that dead body is about to kick back very soon, I'll guarantee you.
Nigga thought he could rap. He thought he could rap. Someone give me a guitar, I'm about to start trying country. Come on.
Rap. You see, okay, so here's my thing. I mean, I like Screw, and there's some of his tracks that I actually really, really do like, you know what I mean? But I do feel that he's got this sense of, you know what I mean, I'm the expert at this. And I'll tell you, I'll give you an example of that, man. When Dax released his ISIS remix, man, I thought that was fire. And then shortly after that, he did a reaction to Screw did a reaction to Dax's ISIS remix. And he pulled it apart quite a bit, and he says, I wouldn't have used that line, I wouldn't have done that. And it was, like he was very like iffy, wishy-washy about it. And then afterwards he released his one, and I thought Dax's one way better than Screw's. Way better than Screw's. Like he had analyzed it and taken Dax's one apart, and Dax was just a lot more playful, a lot more creative. Just also the double entendres and things that Dax did was very clever. I really liked it. It was far more entertaining, let me put it that way. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that Scru's one wasn't good, because I even commented on his thing that this was fire. But I believe Dax's one was much better. Much better than Scru's. You know what I mean? So I just kind of found that whole like aura of saying, I'm the best on this platform. You know what I mean? Dax blew up in a year, dude. He blew up in a year. You know what I mean? Scru's been doing this for longer than a year and he hasn't blown up yet. So I'm saying, some people blow up in different times. You know what I mean? But I just thought that the arrogance is just checked way too high. I mean, and I get it, it's a confidence thing, and I get that, but I just feel that it's like I mentioned in my video before, man, it's like you over pushing it at the end of the day. And it's like, you need to create real rifts to start attacking people that have already made those rifts in the industry. You know what I mean? But let's get back to this, man. Let's get back to this diss track. Now, this diss track, Screw, I must be honest, man, this would have packed a much bigger punch if you didn't do that 42-minute video before this. Because a lot of what you said in that 42-minute video is in your diss track. You know what I mean? So a lot of what you said in that 42-minute video is in this diss track. So if you didn't do the 42-minute video, you had just stayed quiet and then dropped this, I would have felt that this would have been a lot more impactful. Because people would have been like, holy shit, you're right about the algorithm. He does have 1.6 million followers, but he only got 1.1 thing. So I get that. But the fact that you made a 42-minute video where you addressed everything, you know what I mean? You addressed everything, and then you use a lot of what you put in that video in your diss track, kind of took the impetus out of this track for me, if you know what I mean. But that's my viewpoint, man. It's not that I don't like Scru. I think Scru's great. I've heard a lot of his songs that I do like. You know what I mean? I do like it. I don't particularly like this whole UpChurch Scru diss sort of back and forth and whatever else. Just because of the way it started. But hey, entertainment, man, and good music is good music, right? And I'll be honest, I do have a bias towards church. I do. You know what I mean? I like the guy. And I'm taking many different factors into account over here. You know what I mean? Many different factors. So, yeah, man, no disrespect to Scru, though.
He got some nice country songs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He got some bangers on it. We out.
I like this beat, man. Really. It's a fucking cool beat, man. It's almost got like a James Bondy feel with like a hard beat in the background. More. Anyway, that's just more of the beat. So yeah, man. Yeah. Like I said, this was good. His flow's good. His cadence good. You can see he's got it down with regards to rap, man. And like I said before, I can understand why he's saying the church can't rap. I understand his gripe, but he literally he segmented like two things, and then literally said the man can't rap. Sorry, I disagree. I think Church is a very good rapper, man, and he's a country singer, man. And if you think that it's not worth your while, you know what I mean? Then stick by your guns, man, and just, don't respond to him. If you feel that battling a country singer, like you said in your video, man, it's like you can't really brag about battling a country singer. Then why are you battling him? Why battle him? You know what I mean? Just because, there's certain things that, that if you believe something so strongly, the fact that he's got the numbers shouldn't make the difference. You know what I mean? The fact that he's got 1.6 million subscribers shouldn't make the difference. You can't say that, battling him is not actually a brag, because he's not a rapper, and then still do the clout chasing. If you think he's not worth the time, forget about his fans. Don't clout chase, man. Stick to just like proper battle rap. You know what I mean? How you see it, the people that you want to diss. If you feel this isn't worth it, then what did you go this far for? Should have just left it. You know what I mean? So yeah, cool. Anyway, guys, I thought, again, no disrespect to Scru. I do have a bias to church. This wasn't bad, but like I said, man, if he didn't do the 42 minutes long video where he said a lot of what he put in his diss track, I felt this would have packed a harder punch. But anyway, that's just me. Guys, I'm going back to sleep. Peace.